Yeah, we're back and Robbie's here. We're just waiting for him to send the request over. And we'll be getting started. Again, everyone, thank you for joining Have You Heard Today? Special edition featuring Robbie Rosen. It's going to be a great short. Up, here we go. We got Robbie.
Are we here?
Yes, we are here.
We made it. Oh my God. Technology is not my strong suit, so yeah.
And that's funny because you work with so much technology and you think it would be.
So music technology, yes. Regular technology, no. For sure.
Well, I'm glad that you made it.
We've arrived. We're good.
Okay, so now I know you have a short time span, so I'm going to get through everything, and I know you're going to perform a little bit for us.
Yeah.
So we'll hop right into the interview. And
cool. Sounds good. Rolling. Sounds good.
So now for everybody who's watching, who's here, why don't you introduce yourself and tell everybody who you are.
All right, so I am Robbie Rosen. May have seen you on American Idol, or may have heard some of my EDM releases, or YouTube videos, or so many different ways that you can find me. So, yeah, that is me.
Yeah. Now, since American Idol has ended for you, what have you been up to? Like if people haven't seen you since American Idol, but they know who you were back then and they haven't been on track with keeping up with you, what have you been up to?
Been up to quite a bit. It's been pretty crazy. Been releasing tons of songs left and right. Tons of EDM stuff with international producers. Been coaching and mentoring tons of artists across the US and even internationally. Voice, songwriting, piano, music production, producing singles, and even full EPs and albums for people. What else? I've been writing for some other artists. I've had some songs on TV and film, March Madness Basketball, MTV. It has been a whirlwind, but very, very grateful for literally everything. So
that's good. So now, how did you get started in music? For everybody who doesn't know you, because I know you got started in music before American Idol. I'm not sure if people know your backstory, so why don't you give a little backstory of how you got started?
Sure. So I pretty much got my voice from my mama. She's an amazing singer. She was a professional singer, actually, along with my uncle. They were in a group called Sibling Harmony. So basically, got my voice from her, got my writing from my dad. And yeah, I was singing literally like out of the womb, they tell me, like before I could say a first word, I was humming and doing harmony and melody and everything. So that was definitely, yeah, I started way before Idol. Professionally, probably around age 8, started getting into musicals, started doing some commercials on TV, stuff like that, some films, educational films. So definitely started early on, and then talent shows and all that competition stuff probably around the same age of 8. And then Idol was when I was 16. So I did a ton of stuff, a ton of work before getting to that platform. It wasn't just overnight. Definitely takes a lot of prep work to be able to do something in front of J-Lo and superstars. You got to be ready for it.
Yeah,
so, for definitely.
Sure. So now, who are some of your musical inspirations?
There's a long list. Obviously, my mom is one, but artists, I would say, I mean, I love like throwback stuff. So like some Stevie Wonder, some Motown, people like that, some Whitney. Obviously, newer artists too. I love like anyone from Sam Smith, Bruno Mars, Ed Sheeran, Sarah Bareilles on the singer-songwriter end, Alicia Keys, you name it, Louis Capaldi. Like, there's so many inspirations. So, yeah, it goes on and on.
Yeah. So now you've been creating and collaborating with producers like all over for these EDM mixes. Tell us how how that started up and like what got you into that, because I know you've been doing some like pop music a little bit before, like in between, and now you're just on the rise with all these EDM songs, and so it's like a
Sure.
change.
Definitely a big change. I think, I mean, I still do pop for sure, but EDM actually kind of fell into my lap in 2016. For those of you watching, I don't know if you've heard Wasted Love, but that was probably my biggest song to date. Hit number 16 on the dance charts in Italy, of all places. So that was really dope. Kind of jump-started my whole EDM career. And yeah, to this day, I've had producers reaching out from all different countries, like asking to collab and bring me on for like vocal and top lining work. So literally every day I'm like talking with some other amazingly talented random guy from another pretty country. And it's been a blessing just, being able to work with so many great, talented, hardworking people and get these songs signed to labels. Just had a song come out, Friday with Fanfare Records, Thomas Gold's label.
Yeah, I heard that song.
Yeah, thank you. So I think it's really just jump-started my whole career. I just recently passed like 300,000 monthly listeners on Spotify, so it's beyond my wildest dreams of like what has actually happened in this genre that I never thought I'd be doing. So pretty cool.
Yeah, so it's like even though you didn't win American Idol, you still have had a successful career path.
Yeah, it's been, I mean, forever grateful for the platform, for the exposure, the people that I met, the relationships that I formed. It's some people, don't really understand, like even if you don't win, even if you don't become a finalist, which I was lucky enough to become, there are so many opportunities that are kind of like buried underneath the rubble that nobody even knows about. And even if you don't win. So very grateful, very just, blessed to be on such a great show.
Yeah. So now American Idol is still going on, so I wanted to ask you to maybe if anybody's in the chat who's maybe wanting to audition, what advice do you have for them?
Well, I always say that song choice is the most important thing. And that's what I work with my students on so much, so any singers watching. I love working with them to find the best songs for their voices and then simultaneously create the best arrangements for their voices. Doing something different is going to get you onto that show. Singing the song the same way as the original artist, probably not going to get you on the show. So I definitely would suggest looking at song choice, something that's kind of a little bit outside the box, not too overdone, coming up with an arrangement. This is usually what I help my students with. That's a little bit different. And I think just, making sure that you represent yourself in a way that represents your personal style. Don't try to be somebody else. If you love country, don't try to sing like Luke Bryan or Brad Paisley or whoever. If you like EDM, don't try to sing like any singer David Guetta gets in a record. You have to sound like you, because there's already whoever Beyonce out there.
Like make it your own.
100% amen to that, because it's so important to stand out from the rest and not try to be somebody who's already in the industry. We don't need another Beyonce. As much as I love her, we need another random singer from wherever we to make their mark.
Definitely.
So that's usually what I stress.
Thank you, Nicole. Now, so what you're seeing, the roses on the screen, these are like virtual tips, like it's incentives that so it's like
that's awesome.
Gets tips.
Well, so, thank you, Nicole. You're out.
All right. So now, what's next for you? What's coming up for the future for you?
There's a lot. There's one thing that I haven't posted about yet, but it's probably the biggest news since Idol. And I will be posting that soon, but just stay tuned for that. It's really exciting. And definitely something I've been working towards for years and years and years, and it finally happened. Little backstory, it actually happened last year. I'm just the worst at social media, and I didn't know the right time to announce it, but probably the next few months I'll probably start sharing. But so that's taken up a lot of my time, which is really good. And then tons more EDM projects. I have stuff in the works now. I have July 24th another release, August 5th I want to say another release. And then more in August and late into September and October. that I don't even have the exact dates for yet, but they're in the works. So there's tons of tracks on the way. One of my favorites, actually, Remedy, is coming out, I think, August 19th. So it's been, it's been, like I said, a whirlwind, but so excited about everything coming up.
Yeah. So now, why don't you plug in your social media where everybody can find you and check you out?
Sounds good. I would love to connect with y'all. So let's see. So Insta, IG is Robbie Rosen Live. All right, so ROBBIE Live. Same thing for Facebook, my fan page. You got YouTube is Robbie Rosen Sings. What else? I'm all over the place. Twitter is also Robbie Rosen Live. And my website is robbierosenofficial.com. And that's pretty much, I think, all I got. No Snapchat yet. I'm kind of like overwhelmed with what I have already, so kind of keeping it Snap.
All right, and this is going to be my last question for you, but what advice do you have for people who want to follow their dreams?
100% do it, and don't listen to anyone who says that you can't do it. Literally, and I, again, so blessed to be doing what I love. I am living proof that you can do what you love every day, make a living doing it, connect with amazing people doing it. So that's, when people tell me like, oh, it's so hard, it's not going to happen. Well, it did for me, and I promise you that it's just putting in the work, making the right connections, putting the time to make those connections and develop those relationships. Doesn't matter what field you're in. I mean, I root people on the medical field, whatever they're doing. All my friends who have huge dreams in their respective fields. It doesn't matter what you're doing. Just promise yourself that you won't let someone else tell you that you cannot live your dream, because again, I've done it, and I know you can too. So
awesome. So now you're gonna perform for us.
I'm gonna sing a song I haven't sung in a long time, so bear with me. We're gonna see how this goes. But one of my favorites.
It's a new song.
Semi-new. You've probably heard this before. I've done it at some shows. It's not like when I was 10, but it's probably a few years back maybe. And Ordinary Love, definitely like a popular wedding song request. So and we love birds in the audience. This is to you guys. Definitely not EDM. Very kind of sweet. And they're the hearts coming in. Love it. All right, let's find this thing. Here we go. Ordinary Love. Okay.
You say the flame is gone, I say it's hidden under rest. Smooth sailing on the seas, been overboard and feeling underloved. Oh, down and out, up and down, we've made it after all. We spread our wings to fly. Sometimes we come on short, but all the while we see the light. We'll heal ourselves in time, agree to disagree, around again in circles like the seasons and the leaves. But ordinary love's alright for me. Words like an evening sky, then cannonballs of motion running high. Ooh, laugh until the tears we cry, roller coasting through this thing called life. Oh, down and out, up and down, we've made it after all. We spread our wings to fly. Sometimes we come up short, but all the while we see the light. We'll heal ourselves in time, agree to disagree, around again in circles like the seasons and the leaves. But ordinary love's alright for me. Alright for me. Alright. Alright for me. Said ordinary love's alright for me.
Woo!
Thank you. Much appreciated.
So great.
Thank you, thank you. That is definitely the most popular request for weddings. So any of you guys getting hitched, hit me up. Good stuff.
Well, yeah, definitely. Well, so now, when was the, like, we're gonna backtrack a little, and I'm gonna ask one more question that came to my mind while I was doing this. So, when you auditioned for American Idol, did you have any like crazy experiences like during the auditions? Like, because I auditioned for American Idol, I think it was like maybe 2 seasons before you did. I was out in LA, and like there's like so many ridiculously crazy talented people in line, and you get intimidated because it's just like you're looking at all these people surrounding you like, I don't know, am I actually gonna get through, or am I gonna, like, it's very intimidating.
100%. I remember even just going to the bathroom and hearing like these crazy like gospel singers. I'm like, what in the world? Like, how am I gonna get through this? But honestly, again, just putting in that work beforehand, I definitely believed in myself enough to be like, all right, they're amazing. That's great and good for them. But I know what I have too, and I know that I can share that with the world, and that's why I'm here. So again, like not letting anyone else, even if they're not trying, they didn't tell me, oh, you can't make it, but even just hearing them was intimidating. But just not letting it affect your psyche, your mentality going into an opportunity like that. You just got to be confident, stay within yourself.
Yeah, never.
Do what you love, because really the music is about the passion and the feeling behind the words. It's lots of competition. It's really about just feeling everything you sing. So that's kind of what I did. And thank God, the rest is history.
And never underestimate yourself, I would guess, too.
100%.
Always. Yeah. All right. Well, I guess thank you for joining us. I know you have a busy schedule on.
Yep, always.
So thank you for joining us, and thank you for the wonderful performance. And I look forward to, and I'm sure everybody's gonna. So you said your next single is gonna be coming out in
July 24th. Yeah, July 24th is a song called. Can I announce this? Yeah, I guess I can. It's a song called "Could You Be Her." Basically, kind of just looking for that right girl, which is very relatable right now. Very single. But it's called "Could You Be Her," and it's actually it's just it's a dance song, but it's definitely an emotional type of dance song. Just looking for that right person, kind of waiting for your person, if you will. So definitely cool, emotional, but also dance song coming out.
So everybody check that out on all the music platforms, and when it comes out.
Appreciate it.
All right. Well, it's been nice talking with you, and I'll let you get going and get back to it.
Good. I really appreciate it, Kim. Thank you for everyone who tuned in. Definitely stoked to connect with you guys. And just be safe. I'm going out, so mask up and be
mask
well.
up.
Yep, for sure. All righty, guys. Thank you again, Kim.
You're welcome.
All right, bye.
All right, bye. All right, guys, that was Robbie Rosen. Thank you guys for tuning in for the show today. That was amazing, amazing. I just heard July 24th is when his next single will be released, available on all music platforms. So definitely check that out. So I'm excited. I'm excited to hear. And also, he has a lot of great songs out right now. So definitely go on all those music platforms and check out all those latest stuff that's been being released, because it's amazing. As you could hear from his performance that he just gave us, what a freaking awesome, amazing performance. But anyways, thank you guys for coming, and thank you for tuning in. And next week, like I said, I announced one of the guests before the show started. So I'm just gonna do the one guest reveal that we have, who is Sam Wolf. He was actually on American Idol too, so we'll talk to him and see what's been going on with him, and we'll find out who else is going to be on the show next week. It's going to be returning to the regular normal time, 8 p.m. Eastern time. So today was just a special show. So I look forward to seeing you all back here next week. And if you don't have me favorited already, favorite me now, the star in my name up here. And I look forward to having you guys back. It's going to be one fun time like it was today. But anyways, I'm going to get going, guys. It was a nice, fun time. And thank you all for tuning in. And thank you for Robbie for coming. And I had a blast. Until next time, guys. We're out.